Flory models. Here we are on September the 11th, 2015. Obviously a day in history none of us are going to forget. It's quite apt really. I'm not doing anything military at the moment. Just finished off the bike. Obviously part of that went up on Wednesday, talking about the gloss finish and everything else like that. Thank you very much. Phenomenal. I've got rid of all my demons about gloss work and everything else like that, so I'm really pushing forward with it now and got some ideas for doing other glossy things and stuff like that, and certainly it pulls right over to this as well. So we've started on the Tamiya RB6. At the end of the day, this is going to be all about finishing off. The kit itself isn't too much at all. It's literally 5 sprues, that's it, a bag of bits and some tyres. Going together is very, very simple. It's Tamiya fit quality, it's no problems with anything like that, but generally it's going to be more about the painting and the finishing. So obviously we've got this blue all over it, which luckily for us, Matt has come to the rescue again. We've got the correct blue for this one. And then it's going to be a case of decaling it, sealing it, so it's going to be lacquered, letting that dry and harden off and go, you know, properly. Then we're actually going to put it together afterwards, purely because we've got all this trouble around the actual suspension and the steering mechanism, the way it joins the body. It goes through decals, it goes through paint and everything else like that. The nose system, as you can imagine down here, we've got big decals which go right the way over, making up down here on the front sort of, you know, valance down here. To actually get that correct on the front wing is going to be a nightmare if you did it individually. This way we can just do each part, then we'll put it together afterwards. Once it's been decaled, painted and sealed, then it can go together. It will save time, I think, in the long run than trying to put this together as a whole and then mask everything up around it and all the troubles that can come with it. So generally this one is going to be all about presentation. Building wise, I reckon part 1 and 2, that'll be done, all finished off, and then obviously the following parts after that is going to all be about painting, masking, decaling, lacquering, sealing and final assembly. So that's where the time is going to come with this one. So I'm quite excited. It's the first time we've actually done a 1/20th scale F1 car before here on Flory models, so it's something a little bit different. Goes along with our bike. I did say we wanted to have a sports theme in the summer, so as I say, a bike and a Formula 1 car, and then we can obviously push on with back to military stuff and everything else like that. So from the military point of view, obviously we're talking about the F104 is our next build. Obviously everyone's talking about doing it in a metal finish. I know you guys want to see it in that. That's probably what it's going to be. We know the AK stuff is really, really good. Now the AK stuff is fantastic. It goes down really easy. It's extremely forgiving, and the problems they've had with it I think have now been cured, okay? But we haven't really tried the Vallejo stuff. Okay, so the Vallejo metallizers we've got down here. To be honest, I've got the new primer for this as well behind me, which is standard polyurethane, so don't get excited about it. But what we're going to do is going to have a go and see if the unicorn of paints has now been found, okay, i.e. an acrylic, which is almost, because it's never going to be as good, but almost as good as a lacquer-based one, okay? So the plan is we're going to do this one. It's going to be, you know, completely in a nice new metal finish, and then we can go over it with the actual Vallejos. We can see how they mask them, we can see how the tonal changes, we can see how it weathers, how it decals on top and everything else like it. And if we have got a decent acrylic metallic, let's face it, if all goes wrong, I strip it back and we're going to do it in AKs afterwards, okay? But I'm skeptical. I think it's going to work. Yeah, we tried it on Buster. Buster seemed to be all right with that one, and it worked quite well. So from our point of view, I'm really looking forward about having a go on that one. So that's it for this week. Been a great week, finishing off the Ducati, getting that one done. The following parts will be up early part of next week, so you can see those be up Monday, Tuesday-ish, and then obviously the RB6 will be up next week as well. Not going to take too much time on this one. As I said, it's going to be all about the finishing and stuff like that, and then next week obviously you'll be starting on the F104 as well as we move on with the Formula 1 car, because as those bits are drying, I can get on with the F104 and make our way through that. So that's it for me this week. I'm going to leave it with your great work from all your finishes from the gallery on the Flory Models Forum. So until next week everybody, happy modelling and take care.